All right, welcome to yoga. If you're starting with us, let's hit the play button for the March and Body playlist in 3, 2, 1, play. It's the last day of March. So crazy. Last time we'll be hearing this playlist. And we're so happy you're here. I'm Brittney, right?
I'm Robyn.
Make sure you have your 2 blocks. Robyn's gonna guide us first to start in a little breath work. So set yourself up.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna be on a block. I like being on a block.
You got one, let's do it.
Bring your hips up.
Okay, so I've been walking in the canyon across the street and I was realizing that spring is here. The birds are singing songs and there are just squirrels and bunnies everywhere. So with the idea of spring and the idea of rebirthing, I just want to start with a breath work and then we'll think about some visuals for the month of April. So we're going to start with a 4-7-8 breath. So that's going to be in through the nose for 4, hold for 7, and out of the mouth for 8. So let's just take a cleansing breath really quick together, in through the nose, out through the mouth. All right, now we're going to go in through the nose for 4. Hold for 7. Out for 8. In for 4. Hold. And out for 8. 2 more rounds. In for 4. Hold. And exhale. One more time on your own count. So that breath is a breath you can come back to when you want to come into a deep relaxation. And tonight is the last day of March. And so I want to think about with you guys what your goal will be for April. Close your eyes, settle in. Think of one goal you have for the month of April. And I want you to feel it as if it's in your bones, in your skin, and all around your aura. What does that feel like if it were real today? If that goal had happened already and you're living in it, what would that feel like, look like, sound like, smell like, taste like? Embody it. Remember, you don't have to reset on the first of a month. You can always come back to your mat and reset with a new goal by using this practice of just thinking of your goal and believing that it's true today. What is the best that could happen?
Take a couple more moments to let those words settle into your bones. What's the best that can happen? I think a lot of us live with what's the worst that can happen, and you try to prepare for that. But I want you to keep that feeling alive in your body, that the goal's right there. It's everything you need to accomplish that for the next month or the next time you practice is already within you. Let your arms come down by your sides. Take a deep breath in, circle your arms wide and out. Gather in that energy, that feeling again. Clasp your hands together and pull them in towards your heart as you exhale. You can blink your eyelids open. Take a breath in, take your hands all the way up towards the sky again. And exhale and take your arms wide and down. Keep your fingertips towards the floor and just take your chin down towards your chest. Roll out your head from right to left on your own time. Just connecting to the space behind your head, the tops of your shoulders, around your neck. Even thinking about the sides of your neck. And take one more moment, evening yourself out from right to left. And then bring your chin in towards the center before you stack your head over your shoulders again. Take both arms up as you breathe in. Exhale and take your left hand down, reach up and over with your right hand. I want you to feel rooted down through your right sit bone. Breathe in and open your chest up towards the ceiling. And exhale, take a rounding forward. Find some length through your fingertips all the way through your side body and waist. Again, inhale, stack your shoulder over your left. Exhale, guide it down. One more time, inhale, open yourself up. Exhale and lower. Push with your bottom hand, inhale, come all the way up through the center, both arms to the sky. Exhale and place your right hand down. Inhale up and over with your left. Stay right there, feeling out the heaviness in your left hip. Then breathe in, open your chest up towards the ceiling as best as you can. Exhale and round your top shoulder down. So you're getting a tiny twist in your back. Inhale, open it back up. Stack your shoulders. Exhale, dip your top shoulder down. One more time. Breathe in, find some expansiveness. Exhale, dive down. Push with your bottom hand. Inhale, come all the way up to the sky. Good. Exhale and helicopter your arms over to the left. So right arm will reach across for your left leg. Your left fingertips can reach for the floor or hold onto your sacrum. Take a breath in, look all the way up. And exhale, and just dip your left ear down and notice any tension on the right side of your neck. Stay for one more breath. Use your right arm as traction against your leg. Breathe in, helicopter back up towards the sky with your arms. Exhale, take it over to your right. Use the whole breath out. Breathe in to sit up tall once. And exhale, take your right ear down to your right shoulder. And breathe into the top part of your left neck. You feel stringiness right there. Feels like a guitar string. That's how amped up I am right now. All right, use your breath in, come back to the sky, open up with your arms. This time, exhale, pull your elbows wide, lift your sternum as high up towards the sky as you can go without dumping into your low back. Keep your chin off your chest and squeeze your forearms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together to catch your heart. Good, and then breathe in, reach high. Exhale and take your fingertips down to the floor, round into your spine, push with your fingertips, and find some space in your back body as you round your chin in towards your chest. Good. Breathe in and roll back up to a neutral spine. If your legs are crossed, go ahead and just switch them out to get something different happening in your body in the lower half. Okay. Breathe in, open your arms up to a T to start. Good. Exhale and take your left arm across your body and hook your right arm underneath your left forearm. And we're going to stretch out the back of the shoulder, the deltoid a little bit. Notice how that feels. Notice if you're dipping your shoulder up towards your ear, can you dive it down and keep your spine neutral so you can really focus on your shoulders. Where's your breath? Try one more. And then breathe in, release your arms up to the sky. Exhale and bend your left elbow and like you're patting yourself on the back. Catch your left elbow with your right hand and just nuzzle your head into your forearm as best as you can. Notice if your low ribs start to flare open, can you hug them down? Stay strong in your core. We have a guest trying to sneak in for her yoga. Don't worry, that's Jen. We know her. Not a stranger. Breathe into your tricep. And inhale, open wide with your arms again to that T. Good. Exhale and take your right arm across. Hook with your left arm. Again to the back of that right shoulder. Take it down. So you're engaging your shoulder blade down by using your lats, and you can really feel out the side of your shoulder. One more. And then breathe in, release it all the way up to the sky. Exhale and bend your right elbow, catch it with your left hand. Then push your head back into your forearm. Try to keep a long spine. Notice this entire portion, not just like in the middle here, but also right here on the side of your upper body, of your torso. So you're trying to nudge that small corner of your shoulder blade down into the center of your body. Last breath. Good, breathe in, reach for the sky. Exhale, take your arms out in front of you. Go ahead and shift off your blocks. Stick them out to the front. So you have them handy. Then come into all fours. Walk your knees together. Shift your shoulders over your wrists and start to get strong in your upper back. So push the ground away, your heart away from the floor. Okay, settling into your hips. You can curl your toes under for extra support. Okay, take a breath in and lengthen your right leg back behind you. You feel out the back of your knee. Really squeeze your quads. You can stretch open the back of your knee. Take a big breath in. And exhale, do a little rounding in your spine. Hug your knee in towards your chest like you're trying to sniff your knee. Then inhale, kick it back, lengthen behind you. Exhale, cross it over to the left side of your space. Give it a little touch, a little look. Inhale, come back up through the center, hip and heel aligned. Exhale, pull everything underneath you. Round your spine, chin in towards your chest. Then inhale, kick it back. Exhale, cross it over. Look over your left shoulder. One more time like that. Inhale to lift. Exhale, really push the ground away. Hug your knee up towards your nose. Can you touch it with your nose? Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, cross it over. And you can stay right there. Let your hips kind of dive down on the right so you can feel out your left standing or kneeling leg, but you can also feel out your right side body. The more you push down with your hands and swipe over to the right, squeeze your right quad again. One more breath here. Then breathe in and lengthen that leg up. So it's in alignment with your hip. Find some strength here with your left knee and your right hand, your right shoulder. Crawl your left fingertips forward so you can find some balance. Okay, listen up close. Take a breath in. Exhale and pull your left elbow wide to the side like you're doing that cactus arm and pull your right knee over to your right tricep. A little challenging. Inhale, kick it back, find some length, reach front to back. Exhale, pull your elbow wide, knee wide. Nice. One more time. Inhale to reach. Exhale, pull it all the way in. Good. Inhale, find some length with your arms again and your leg. Exhale, let your left hand drop down. Take that right foot and swing it all the way over to the right side of your space. You need to make room for your partner or stagger with whoever you're practicing with. That's okay. You want to glue down the outer edge of your right foot and just pulse forward and back so you can feel out your inner right thigh. Take a couple more pulses. Feels good? Yeah. Okay. So try walking yourself all the way up. So you're standing on your left knee and your right foot. Take a big breath in. Take yourself open. Exhale, side bend over to your right. And feel out the hip flexor. Push your hips forward. So from the side, it'll look like you're standing up really tall. You're getting your tailbone underneath you. And you're opening up through your left waist. Let's stay for one more breath. Inhale, take a rise with your arms. Okay, this will be tricky. We'll see what we do for space. Exhale, plant your left arm down. Reach high with your right arm. And take a modified side plank. Keep pushing your hips forward. Maybe you stay right there. Maybe you open up to the side and lift your right toes off the ground. Keep pointing your toes forward. Lift up through your outer heel so you really feel your outer butt activating for you. Okay, maybe you hold right there. Maybe you bend your knee and try to catch your foot with your right hand. You can kick into your foot, open up your chest. You want to focus on this chest expansion and quad expansion too. So you're making yourself into a little point. Nice job. Keep breathing. Good. Take a breath in to open up that foot. One more big reach. And exhale, let everything come back down together into the center of your space. You can sway out your hips. You can circle them all the way out if that feels good. Both directions. You're choosing to circle out. Or maybe you just stick to little cow and cat. And wherever you end up going, let's meet back into a tabletop. Okay, first with the shoulders over the wrist, knees together. Keep your toes tucked under, take a breath in, and kick your left leg long behind you. And really squeeze your quad. You want to feel this openness on the back side of your knee. Take one more breath while you just notice if your toes are pointing out. Keep them pointing down. Breathe in. Exhale, curl your knee underneath you. Try to touch it with your nose. And inhale, kick and lengthen back behind you. Exhale, touch your toes over to the right side of your space. Look over your right side. Then breathe in, lengthen your leg back up. Hip height. Exhale, curl under. Inhale, find some extension of your hip. Open up your chest. Exhale, cross it over to the right. Inhale to lift the leg. One more, knee to nose. Try to touch it. Inhale, lengthen it back. Exhale, cross it over. Look over your right shoulder. Let your left hip dive down so you should feel your inner thighs touching each other. Breathe into your left lung. Swipe your hands to the left. One more breath. Good. And then breathe in, float your leg back into the center. Okay, maybe you find a little stability and balance between your left hand and your right knee. Crawl your right fingertips forward, lift your right arm. Take a breath in right here. And exhale, half cactus with your right elbow, knee wide to the side. Use your obliques. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, pull it across and over. One more time. Inhale, find the length. Find the stability. Exhale, pull it out. Inhale, keep the length right there. Exhale, let your right hand come down. Swivel your left toes out to the side so it's in alignment with your right knee. And then just pulse forward and back. While you glue the outer edge of your left foot down, notice if you can get a small arch on the inside of your foot. Be kind to your knees. And take one more. Nice work. Okay, start to walk yourself up. So you're standing on your foot and your knee. Take a breath in, reach your hands high. Exhale, side bend to your left. Your hand can slide down your leg. Reach up and over with your right arm again. Imagine you're getting your tailbone underneath you, your waistline's pulling back. So you can feel this spaciousness here. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. And breathe in, ride it all the way up. Exhale, lower over with your right hand down. And stay right here in this modified side plank. Or you can start to push your hips forward, elevate the outer left foot. You should feel this entire outer hip, maybe even the lower outer hip. Take a breath in. And your breath out, you could play with bending your knee, catching your foot. Really work into the chest expansion here. Think a lot of extension in your upper back, extension in your hip. Take one more breath. And inhale and open it back up, leg and arm long. Exhale, lower yourself down right into the middle. You can sway your spine or sway your hips. Let's take it to a child's pose. So knees out, toes together. Anchor yourself back. Lengthen out your arms. Rest your forehead to the floor. Call back in your breath. You lost it. Okay. Think about your goal. And if goals aren't your thing, maybe it's an intention. Intention is just energy that has direction. It's good to have direction. It gets us to where we want to go. Where do you want to go? One more right here. Open up your fingers, take a breath in, pulse yourself up to all fours. But tuck your toes under. Prep your body by walking your knees in if they're still wide. Feel that pressure in your hands evened out through every single fingertip. Take a breath in. Exhale, use your core, use your quads, lift your knees, and hike your hips up to the sky for your first down dog of the practice. Feel free to roll around in it. Take notice of what it's like. You can pedal out your dog. You bend your knee one at a time. Okay, we're gonna do something a little different here. Take your feet wide, just about shoulder width distance, or maybe even a little bit wider if you need more support. You're gonna really work on the strength of one shoulder while working the openness of another shoulder. So with your knees soft, I want you to press your chest back towards your legs, your thighs, and you're gonna anchor in with your right arm. Take your left hand and reach across underneath you for your right ankle or shin, or wrap around your calf. Try to push down strong through your arm. You're gonna round into your back a little bit. With this little hook of your left arm across, you should feel this openness and spaciousness right by your shoulder blade. How's that? You feel that if you round into your spine a little bit? Beautiful. So it kind of looks like this on the side. Let the right arm work for you. Anchor in through your legs. Keep breathing. Good. Breathe in and let that left arm anchor down. Settle in. Maybe walk from side to side in your legs. Really press down firmly through your left arm. Take your right arm across underneath you and look around for your left calf. Pushing down through your left arm again. Get really strong there. Just do a little rounding in your upper back and traction by straightening out your legs so you feel this stretch in your right shoulder blade. Those muscles all around it. It's okay if your low back rounds here. Maybe if you're working on that, you can keep your knees bent, keep sticking up your tailbone to the sky. One more breath. Go ahead and release it. Both hands grounded. Notice how good it feels to have two hands down in your down dog. So nice, right? Yeah. Take a breath in, lift your heels up, face forward at your fingers. Exhale, bend your knees, start to walk yourself up or hop. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Okay, bend your knees a lot and just shift your weight so that your feet are about hip width or shoulder width distance apart. You're gonna flip the palms of your hands up with your fingertips reaching back. Shift the weight so your hands can slide underneath your feet. You may have to bend your knees a lot here, and that's okay if you're even like more in a squat. Just try to lean back or bend your elbows so that your wrists get a slight stretch. Even if your knees are bent, you can allow your head to drop. If you want a little more traction, you can try straightening out your legs and really pull yourself in, like you're lifting your hands into the bottoms of your feet. And just relax your head. Take one more breath. And let it go. Shift the weight back into your heels so your hands can get released. You can circle out your wrists if you need to. Back to knuckles. And then grab your elbows. Do a little sway from right to left. To release the tension that maybe came up in your hamstrings or your wrists, or even around your neck again. And come back to stillness in the center. Relax your arms down. Bend your knees. Take a the slowest roll you can manage to come all the way up to stand. Then take a breath in. Roll your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, round them back. Yay. Try that one more time. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, round them back. Okay, reverse it. Inhale, shoulders back. Exhale them forward. Again, inhale back. Exhale forward. If you go slow, you can really feel all the tiny muscles that are even connected to your neck light up for you, right? Go ahead and rock your head from left to right. If you started to feel any of that creep in, okay, come back to center. Let's keep the feet together for these few rounds here. Okay, take a breath in, sweep your arms high to the sky. And exhale, hands into your heart. Inhale, take your hands back up to the sky. Exhale, flip them apart as you dive down, soft bend to your knees. A little more challenging on the balance to have your feet together. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, push through your feet, come all the way up, arms reaching wide and out. Exhale, hands into your heart space. Get your tailbone underneath you, relax your shoulders. Inhale, prayer high to the sky. Exhale, find your direction as you dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Energize your upper back, shoulders down. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse all the way up to the sky. Take a big reach. Exhale, hands into your heart. Okay, breathe in. Take your hands to the sky. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sink your butt low. Reach your arms forward with your shoulders coming up in a long spine. You can keep your arms at shoulder height, or you can reach them all the way up so that they're by your ears. You have a long line from your wrist all the way down into your tail. This is your chair pose. Squeeze your thighs together. Keep pulling in your low belly so your back stays supported. Just take a breath in. Good. Exhale, we'll take a twist. Right arm sweeps back. Pause right there. And imagine you're getting pulled with both of your wrists, front to back of the room, and just look down and see if your left knee dove in front of you. Can you pull your left hip back and squeeze everything back in towards center? Your belly button stays facing the front. It's like your sternum wants to face the right. Are your legs burning yet? Take a breath in and a breath out. Good. Inhale, come back through the center, stand up tall just to reset. Exhale, settle back into your chair. Follow your left arm back. All good. Stay right there and see how everything feels in your legs. Try to shift your weight back so you can see your toes. Long through your tail and crown. Settle into your legs. Give your arms a squeeze. Nice. Inhale, come back up. Reach up. Exhale, hands into your center. Close your eyes. Take a breath. Let it go. We're going to play a little bit with our balance so we can prep for a really nice shoulder stretch and like hip activation. Okay. Take a breath in. Reach all the way up. Good. Exhale, open back to your twist to the right. Now listen close. When you breathe in, come back to stand, but carry your right leg with you. Arms all the way up to the front. Pause right there. Hold it. You've got it. If you need a block, you could always put a block right in front of you and just tap your toes on it. Try to stay up long, tailbone down, thigh floating. You've got it. Last breath. Nice, breathe in. Exhale, put your right foot down next to your left, twist it back over to your left side. Nice, inhale, rise up. Carry your left leg with you. Feel that float and hold right there. Arms squeeze, tailbone down, belly in, nice and strong. Keep pulling your toes all the way up with you too. Last breath. Good, exhale, settle everything down. Maybe you shake it out. That was literally just the warm up. Okay, take a breath in, reach high to the sky. Listen close, exhale and wrap your left arm underneath your right. You can hold onto your shoulders or you can wrap your forearms as well. I like to go palm to palm, but you can also go back of the hand to back of the hand. Okay, take a breath in, reach your elbows off your chest, prayer forward. Exhale and settle back into your chair pose. Then breathe in, lift your left leg. Exhale, cross it over your right. You can, again, leave your toes down on the floor, or you can take a little pressing of your foot all the way behind you. The more you settle into your hips, I promise you, the more you'll feel stable. Squeeze your legs together. Feel that stretch in your shoulders again. Okay, this is a super detoxifying thing. Getting ready for the spring, right? Like, and I want you to act like a spring here. Take a breath in and unwind. Find some buoyancy. Find that lift of your left leg. Good. Exhale. Settle it down. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Just feel that residual energy in your body after working that one side. Then take a breath in. Arms up. Exhale. Right arm comes underneath this time. Give yourself a bind, a wrap. And lift your elbows off your chest. Arms or forearms forward. Take an inhale first. Exhale, settle down with both knees bent, both feet planted. You could always stay right here. Inhale, lift the right leg this time. Exhale, cross it over. Find that little connection. Wherever you go, it's all good. Okay, even if your toes stay down on the floor, that's fine. Take a breath. Settle in. Can you squeeze your inner thighs? I touch more. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and unwind. Take your arms up. Woo, float that right thigh. Now exhale, take it down. Nice job. Open up your stance so you can get your feet wide, hip width distance apart. And just feel what your body is doing. Are you sweating? Are you breathing heavy? Sweating. Woo, you did such good work. Take an inhale of appreciation for what your body could do today. Exhale and release any judgment. Walk yourself up to the top end of your mat. Take a breath in, reach up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, touch your fingertips down to the floor, bend your knees. Take a slow dip of your hips, and then rock it back onto your butt. Try to make that really gentle and slow. Okay, let's do one little core thing. Activate your heels into the earth. You can hook your hands on your hamstrings if you need to. Breathe in and puff up your chest. Exhale, slowly lower yourself down onto the floor. It's a little bright. Once you arrive, pull both of your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Rock it out, left to right. And hold on to your right knee and shoot your left leg long. Keep both toes pulled back and pull your right knee up towards your right shoulder. You want to feel this stretch on the back of your right glute. And stay right there. Inhale. Exhale and guide your right knee all the way across your body. Take a twist where your shoulders feel grounded, especially the right one. You want to feel in your outer hip, the top of your right chest, relaxing. If you need more support, slide your left knee under to meet your right. And then use your core, come back into the center, unwinding, resetting your hips down into the middle. You can hug both knees back in, and then straighten out your right leg, hold on to your left leg. Pull your knee wide towards your outer rib cage. Notice your hips. Take a breath in. And exhale, guide your leg across your body to the right. Your hips may need to bump to the left. And keep your left shoulder down. Stretch your left arm long. Again, support your spine by sliding up both knees to meet. A little 90-90 bend in your hips and your knees. Come back to the center slowly. Take both knees back in towards your chest. Take your knees wide and either hold onto your ankles or the outer edges of your feet for happy baby. You can feel this lengthening of your tailbone down, pulling down on your shoulder blades towards the floor. Bring them together and kick your heels away from your tailbone. Imagine like they're two magnets not wanting to touch. And then you can make it a real happy baby, one that likes to rock and roll side to side, but it's not belligerent. It's relaxed, happy. Maybe pause with both legs out and wide. Relax your face. Hold it for one more. Loosen your grip, but tighten it around your shins. Curl yourself up into a tight, tight ball like you're a fresh little seed ready to explode. Take a breath in and open up with life. Flatten yourself out, legs long, arms long, whatever you'd like to do there. You can also just sit yourself up if you want to connect to your body seated. Let your breath flow in and out of you naturally. You don't have to control anything here. This is the part where you get to surrender. Surrender everything you worked towards. breath in. Open mouth, exhale. There's absolutely no rush. You can deepen your breath. You can start to feel the aliveness, the life within you, within every cell. Start to wake up. Add movement in any way that feels intuitive. Maybe you start as far away from your head as possible, all the way down to your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Start to circle out your wrists. Maybe you need a full body stretch. You can bend your knees and roll over onto one side. Take a quick second right here to pull in some gratitude. Maybe you have one thing, maybe you have multiple things today. Go ahead and call those in, call those things up. Let yourself fill with gratitude. And then pick yourself up, come up to a seat. Bring your head over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips. And take your hands to your heart. We'll close this practice with the breath together. Take an inhale through your nose. And an open mouth exhale. Thank you so much for being here, showing up on your mat. From our hearts to yours. Namaste.